So this is the part 1 of what is supposed to be about a 7-part beginner tutorial series on animating stuff in Blender. I have divided the entire animation into several scenes or Blender files. This creates simplicity, and you can render out one scene while working on another one. Also, since this series is purely dedicated to animating, we won't be dealing much with modeling or texturing. You can find all the models used in the description from Sketchfab for free. So let's get started.
Alle, die Sonne scheint mir aus den Augen. Sie wird heute Nacht nicht untergehen und die Welt zählt laut bis 10. 1. Hier kommt die Sonne. 2. Hier kommt die Sonne. 3. Sie ist der hellste Stern von allen. 4.
This is a rather easy scene, just the camera panning around the car. Our car that we rigged in an earlier video is in another file, so we will have to append it from there. To append, select File and navigate to the project. Select the objects and click Append. Press Shift-A and add in a camera. Select the rear wheel and press number pad period to set the focus to it. Then find a good angle and press Ctrl-Alt number pad 0 to move the camera to view. Adjust the camera to your preference. Now, one cool thing about Blender is that you can actually move the camera like in first-person video games. To me, it's a cool feature, and this project is the perfect excuse for me to use it. To enable the first-person camera, press Shift and tilde key on your keyboard. If you don't know what tilde key is, it is the little curvy slash above the tab key. Move the camera back and right-click to drop it. Hit I again to add a keyframe. Rotate the tires a little. It feels a little more cinematic. Now move the camera to the front of the car. We had a pause keyframe in the middle to show off the logo. It's there for just that reason. As you can see, the camera starts out slow, but then speeds up and then slows down again. We want it to be moving with a constant speed. For that, move the cursor to the timeline and hit T and change the interpolation to linear. Now let's get a shot of the front of the car. Since we want a quick change in the camera scene, we will add the keyframe right after the previous one, and move the camera from the other side of the car at the front of the car. Now let's get a top shot of the roof of the car. Feel free to add a little bit of personal taste to it. Move it to the rear of the car and add in the keyframe. This doesn't look that good. Let's try that again. Perfect. Now let's get a shot of the boot. I mean the rear of the car. Move it nice and easy. Let's create the scene environment. Add in an area light. Make it big. Now add in a cube and make it really big. Adjust the clip ends. Line up the bottom of the cube with the tires of the car. Check if the camera is not clipping into the cube. Switch to rendered view. Switch the render engine to cycles. Select the light and go to Object Properties and increase the power to something like 200. The texture on the logo is messed up. Fix it real quick.